I'm Mike Hackard with Hackard Law. When a loved one passes away, families enter a period marked by loss, responsibility, and unfamiliar legal territory. Executors are suddenly responsible for gathering assets, handling debts, and navigating the probate court. Beneficiaries look for clarity and reassurance, and along the way, people encounter a surprising number of misconceptions about estate lawyers, misconceptions that can delay administration, create unnecessary worry, or lead to costly mistakes. In my decades of trust and estate litigation, I've seen how these myths affect families. Many are based on outdated information or advice passed along without context. Clearing up these misunderstandings helps families move through probate with greater confidence and fewer complications. Let's walk through some of the most common myths. Myth 1. Only wealthy families need estate lawyers. This myth often keeps people from seeking help early. The truth is that even modest estates involve important steps: filing probate petitions, notifying creditors, valuing property, and preparing final tax returns. Mistakes in any of these areas can reduce the estate's value or expose the executor to personal liability. A lawyer ensures each step is handled properly, regardless of the size of the estate. Myth 2. Probate drains the estate. Families sometimes believe that probate automatically consumes everything. While probate has costs, the greatest losses often come from errors, delays, or disputes that arise when the process isn't managed carefully. A lawyer's guidance helps avoid these issues, keeps administration on track, and often preserves more of the estate than families expect. Myth 3. The executor can handle everything alone. Executors often begin with the intention of managing the process themselves, but probate requires strict compliance with court deadlines, detailed record keeping, and accurate communication with beneficiaries. Even small oversights, like distributing assets too early or missing a creditor notice, can create legal problems. A lawyer guides executors step by step, reducing stress and helping them meet their legal responsibilities. Myth 4. Lawyers complicate the process. This belief usually comes from frustration with the probate system itself. Probate can feel slow and procedural, but the lawyer is not the source of delay. The lawyer is the safeguard. By anticipating issues, ensuring forms are accurate, and meeting deadlines, lawyers move the process forward efficiently. Families who try to navigate probate alone often take longer and face more obstacles. Myth 5. Lawyers only help when families fight. Television shows and movies often focus on dramatic courtroom battles. In real estate administration, most of a lawyer's work is preventative. They prepare documents, coordinate valuations, review creditor claims, and guide accountings. When lawyers are involved early, disputes are less likely to arise because information is clear and expectations are managed. Myth 6. Hiring a lawyer costs too much. The myth equates cost with burden rather than value. The state lawyers offer flat fees for many tasks, hourly billing when needed, and in some states, predictable percentage-based fees tied to estate size. The real financial risk comes from avoidable mistakes, tax penalties, missed deadlines, or unresolved disputes. Legal guidance protects both the estate and the executor from these risks. Myth 7. The court handles everything. Courts oversee probate, but they rely on executors to follow through. Clerks provide forms, but they cannot give legal advice. Judges intervene only when there's a dispute or an error. Responsibility ultimately rests with the executor, and a lawyer ensures that responsibility is met correctly. Myth 8. Probate always takes years. Some estates do take longer, especially when disputes arise or documents are unclear. But many estates resolve within months to a year when the process is managed carefully. Delays often occur when filings are incorrect, creditors aren't properly notified, or heirs disagree. A lawyer helps prevent these setbacks and keeps the administration moving. Myth 9. Beneficiaries have no rights. Beneficiaries do have rights: the right to information, the right to an accounting, and in some situations, the right to challenge improper actions. A lawyer helps ensure that beneficiaries understand the process while supporting the executor in meeting their obligations. Myth 10, estate lawyers can't add real value. In reality, legal guidance can be one of the most protective steps a family takes. Lawyers help preserve estate value, prevent disputes, provide clarity during a difficult season, and support executors in fulfilling their duties lawfully and confidently. When families understand the truth behind these myths, they approach probate with greater clarity and less apprehension. Estate lawyers don't replace family decision making. They support it, strengthen it, and help ensure that the process reflects both the law and the decedent's intentions. I'm Mike Hackard. Thanks for watching.